Hey guys, what's up, what's up? Yes, I'm playing vocally music today because I'm just in the vocally mood. How you guys are doing though? Welcome on in, welcome. Hopefully you guys are doing well today, hopefully you guys are doing awesome, and hopefully you guys are all staying cool. Literally, I hope so. Because just so you guys know, did you guys know, I heard in this forest that the night owls are the coolest beings to be around. They're a hoot. Oh boy, oh boy. But hopefully, yes, hopefully you guys are doing good today. Hopefully everything's going great. And the parish is on. That's good, I guess. Ow. And my soul ascends through my scarf, as it always does. It is good. Okay, good. Ugh. Ay, caramba. But still, hopefully you guys are doing good today, and hopefully you guys are staying cool, because I don't know if it's just me, but my AC, I think, is actually reaching in the limit of, I don't know if I can keep the room cool for you during stream. I'm not joking that my AC is going on full blast right now, and it feels a little bit, just a teensy bit warm in here. And I'm worried a bit, because if it gets too hot, again, I have to end streams early, because again, if it gets too hot, then that's what I have to do. That's what I have to do, unfortunately. Also, Dan, I saw that you became a Ko-fi member. Thank you. Again, I'm so happy. I'll make sure to update soon on the Ko-fi, because I want to try and update chapter 3 pages. I've just been so behind on it. I'm trying to stay ahead of schedule and everything. Blah, blah, blah. But thank you for becoming a Ko-fi member. Appreciate it. Okay, I'll save. You know what? You want to hear the funny noise? You want to hear the funny sound? Give me a second. There you go. I did it, okay? And you guys can't even see what I saved, okay? Oh boy. But still, hopefully you guys are doing good today, though. Fun noses. I want to actually ask Bane. Actually, guys, I want to know from you guys, because I know that on BRB, I do take my time a little bit going, getting myself some noms and some food, which, as you should do. You should do your stretchies, and you should get yourself some noms when we're on BRBs. But I want to make a sound, because I've seen, like, Kavix do this on their stream, where they have, like, a little bell where they ring to let people know. Like, when they're coming back. So I was thinking, what sound should we use when I have to come back? Should I just continue to use the save noise, or should I use something else? I'm wondering. Yes, it was so cool to see everything we had making the comic. I can recommend enough anyone. Thank you. I do want to put more stuff on there. I feel like I don't update it as much, and I'm trying to get better at updating it, because that was also one problem that I have with Patreon. I didn't know how much or what is enough to update per se, because I want to give quality content to you guys. I want to give quality stuff. Previews, anything behind the scenes. Maybe I can also give preview stuff behind the scenes for my VTuber stuff as well. So I do want to add that stuff too. Use the sound effect when they open the chest and let him resolve it. Ooh, okay, I'm putting that down in a note. Let me a second. Where's my notepad? I had my little notepad right here. Where did I put it? I had a notepad. I had a funny notepad. Okay, you know what? Planner is funny notepad. Alright, so hang on. Chest sound? The opening of the treasure chest sound? Okay, hang on. I'll put that down as a note. I might put down some stuff on my throat to give you some note stuff. Oh boy. Also, guys, I've been tearing through my cues and stuff. I've been tearing through them. Like, I really am grateful that CD got me this planner, because this planner has been helping me a lot lately, and it's just stuff. What are we making? We're making YCHCOM, and we're gonna work very intensively on the first few pages of the comic, because I realize I've been doing a lot of work on the latter pages, which is good, but you guys are gonna see the first 7 pages. So I should kind of have those ready by now, if you think about it. So we're gonna try and get those pages done today, if I can. Or at least try to get, like, at least a good chunk of them through. And also, Bane, I got a question. Can you help me make a funny little thing? Later on, maybe on Thursday? Maybe you could probably do it right now, actually. I want to make a thing for whenever I come back to stream, like, from BRBs. I was thinking of making a little sound effect, and Dan was here suggesting, what about the little treasure chest opening noise? But if you guys got other, suggestions, I would like to hear it too. Because I wanna make that a thing so people can know when I come back from stream. Like, not back from stream, back from break and lunchtime. you know? I want to make that a thing. Because I don't want to just suddenly jump scare you guys, even though that's fun to do. Oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, I want to put more stuff on the Ko-fi. I want to do more. I want to do more stuff. There are some characters I haven't released yet on the Ko-fi, and they actually might only be released on Ko-fi for a while until we get to them in the comic. So the references that you guys have gotten right now in the Discord server, that's public. And I haven't given you guys Alice's reference sheet, by the way. And you guys have already seen Alice, so Alice is a bit of a treat for you guys once you do. So when you swap scenes, or just when you want to trigger whenever. When I trigger whenever, basically before I hit the BRB to say, hey, I'm coming back now. Please come on, get in. You know, get in here, guys. You know, just that way people can know that I'm coming back in like less than a few seconds or so. Because I know that I tend to spook people. I'm like, ayo, you know, kind of like when I do this, but with the Clip Studio in a sense. Something like that, where basically I can just put it off whenever I need to on stream. I would make a little button for my stream deck for it, of course, though. That's what I would do. It's been so cool to see how your comic panels coming to life. Scream noise make it even scarier. Oh my god. What, should I do that one scream that... I saw this one scream in Skull the Hero Slayer. It was when, like, the doctor was telling me some ancient lore saying, you are never going to be the most powerful monster here. We humans will take over the world. And then proceeds to get killed by the said monster he's making. And you just hear, ah! Maybe. So an audio cue for whenever. Yeah, basically, so whenever I have to just let people know I'm coming back, because, yeah. I want to make sure people know ahead of time, especially if, like, say you're away from the keyboard or from the computer. I'm gonna set up an audio cue that triggers whenever an ad runs, so, yeah, that'll be good, that'll be good. I do want to do more things with my stream, like, Bane, I think I'm gonna give you a lot of fun ideas in the next few coming months, because I think I'm gonna I know I'm definitely gonna need your help to set this up in Sammy, and I think you're gonna have a fun time with that, you know? Which, by the way, guys, if you do not know, Bane here is the Technomancer for this stream, and if this is your first time here, I highly recommend go checking out the Cool Bean, because they made an entire video game that you can fight them, literally, in their stream. So if you haven't checked it out yet, please go check it out. Okay. All right. This is your next quest. This is your daily quest. You gotta go and check out Bean. Okay. Hey, oh, hi Sunberry. Welcome on in. Welcome. Hey, y'alls. Oh my gosh, that little waving emote is so cute. Wave. Bean is a cool techno kitty. They are. Even though they're gonna be on a different team this time from Splatfest, we're still gonna have fun though. Speaking of shoes, did I show you what I did on Sunday? I don't think so. I think on Sunday I was away for a bit. Remember, I have very bad memory, so unless I wrote it down, no memory. I actually think I slept all Sunday, actually, I think. Yeah, I slept all Sunday because I was just that exhausted, honestly. I was that exhausted that I just said, okay, I'm out, good night. And then I slept all Sunday. Going to also be working on some art this afternoon, and co-working sounds nice. Yay! We're just doing our daily chatter to get all the chatter system out, because I know that once my chattering gets down, then I can fully co-work and fully work without having any more thoughts of like, oh guys, did you know about this? Or, oh, did you know about this? Eat the good yap session. Yep. I don't really prefer to... It's been a while, but I've actually kind of been learning that people, when they say you gotta yap on stream, I'm like, what is yapping? I don't get it. I just know chitter chatter. That's all I know. I just know chitter chattering. That's what I know. And then I finally got told, oh, yapping is when you're talking a lot. Oh, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I like to just chatter a bit and then get my thoughts out, so that way I can be fully gone into the artwork when I'm doing it, you know? But enough from me though, guys. What have you guys been up to today? What have you guys been up to? I know it's been only like less than about 24 hours before that, but yeah. I mean, Owl could chatter, just saying. Yeah, I want to make one of that, but with my Sona at some point. I posted a clip of it on Twitter. Can you send me it to the DM, please? Por favor? Por favor, DM. Also, I've been seeing a lot of my friends, like a lot of my old VTuber peoples that I used to hang out with a lot. They're having a lot of debuts, and I'm kind of just wanting to just also do a new debut a bit too, a little bit. I kind of want to do a new debut, but like with new overlay stuff. And as per usual, I'd be drawing most of it myself because I am like that. I'm stubborn. I like to work on my stuff as it is, you know? I had a very chill weekend. Spouse went out of town, and I got to stay in my introvert hole, and it was real nice. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. That's good. And now I have 50k feathers. Ayo, let's go. Remember, if you do want to get yourself a D&D version, I do have that there. And I think I did update it. The D&D version can be your OC. It can be your OC or fan character. I just couldn't fit it in there in the Dungeon Dragon transformation. Lucky ducks. Stretching a little bit, guys. For all the artists in the chat, I ask that you now stretch your hands to get ready to get the drawing done, because you need to have your hands all stretched out, okay? Much like how a runner does before they run, they stretch their legs, we gotta stretch our hands out. And our arms. Okay? I sent? Okay, hang on, I gotta see this really quick. Rolling my wrist. Hey, let's go. Okay. Ben, you mind if I show this on stream? Just curious, or... Hang on. Hang on, I'm checking this out. Hold up, hold up. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna show it on stream really quick. There's nothing like... I mean, I don't see any scare. Besides, I wanna support my cool friend O'Bane. Shucks and... Jeebus Crust, Bane! Jeebus Crust! Bane, I wonder what you would look like as a D&D character. Okie dokes, let's go, let's go. I want to show you guys what Bane was working on, and then we'll work on other stuff today, okay? Give me a second. Whenever I can. I mean, you have your full ref. Guys, behold. A Bane! Okay, I'm gonna turn the music down really quick so we can hear what Bane is saying on there. Give me a second. Okay, give me a second. All right, here's what here's the thing that Bane was working on. Here you go. Here you go.
You already know I have to touch funny button.
Mm-hmm.
Flag is also cool.
So
oh yeah, I forgot you have the TTS on
function. There. I have Helldivers 2 inputs for
Wait,
my
what?
Instead of using the foot pedal, I use my Stream Deck, and I just do Helldivers input
Helldivers
sequences in order to use my chips.
Since there's no BG music to the clip, you can keep the
So
music
I can
rolling.
just-
That's okay. I want to be able to hear you. Wait, what did you do? Wait, what did you do though? That's a thing. Oh. So top right corner. Okay, okay. Hang on.
Oh my lord.
Hang on, I'm trying to see what you did. Oh, I see it. Hang on, I gotta hide something really quick so you guys can see it.
Super fast.
Hang on, I gotta hide something so you guys can see it. Hang on. Okay, you guys can't see it right now, so look at the top right corner. Oh my gosh. And you're doing that with your foot pedals? You're doing that with your foot pedals? Is that what you're doing? Oh my gosh. Again, guys, please go check out Bane. This is the thing that they're working on their stream. And again, as I said before, you can fight them. You can fight them. And if you win, you have very, very cool fun. So each chip has a unique 4-character code, and whenever it reads successfully, it runs the chip. Ah, okay. That's really, really cool. Again, it's been super, super cool to see you work on this, Bane. It's been super, super cool. This is through the Stream Deck for low latency input instead of the pedal. Okay. Because I was like, wait a minute, you're using the pedal? Question mark? Alright, I'm gonna put the music back on, so watch your eardrums if it is loud for you. Okay? Here we go. Okay, here we go. Turn off that. Also, Dan, I saw that you commissioned, by the way. I saw that you commissioned on the Ko-fi. Which, thank you, by the way. Like, thank yous. Dang, that's badass. Yeah, Bane Bane does this all OBS, guys, with Sammy. The thing that I use to make my sound effects work for stream, that's what it does. That's what he does. He does all of that with Sammy, and it's amazing, honestly, to see it work all together. And by the way, I tried to get as best as I could with the sketch for this. I tried. I hope I did it right, because this looks like eyelashes, maybe. I think, because this was the reference sheet that I decided to grab, by the way. And they just look so cute. A lot of people are getting, like, OCs with hats now. OCs with hats. So I'm going to use this to warm up a little bit before we have to work on the comic today. And again, Dan, your OCs are very, very cute. Very, very cute. Okay. One thing I love about this song is that it literally describes RPGs in a nutshell. I have to ask one thing though, Dan. Do they have a tail? Just curious. Just curiously asking for if they have a tail. Because if they have a tail, I can put it something like this in the back. Just wondering. Because I do that all the time whenever characters have tails. I sent a PNG preview what the deck looks like when I use it. Oh boy. Give me a second. Ah, okay. So this is how you control your stuff. I've always been wondering, like, cause I showed one of my friends your game, as I call it. I want to call it your game. My pleasure to see your style, and yep, it's long eyelashes popping from the hood. Okay, all right. I will try to adjust it so that the long eyelashes are right here. It's because the base is not really used to that, but I'll do the best that I can. Honestly, I also wanted to make it so the hood was also look like it was sleeping, so they both sleeping. They both snoozing. But guys, this is what Bane uses for their stream deck, basically. You are too powerful, buddy. You made a video game. I'm saying it right now. You made a dang video game. So, when's it coming to console? It looks so cool. It looks so, so cool. Eyelashes pumping hood. Okay, okay. So I'll make sure that those are long eyelashes then. It's always so fun whenever I get to see people's see people's OCs and stuff. Shape tips, you can make it whatever you want. Okay, hang on. I gotta go back to Kofi really quick to grab that because I don't think I grabbed that before. I could use both at the same time. All right, guys. Bane's too powerful. Bane is way too hecky powerful. Too strong. They are too strong. Okay, so it does look like they have a tail, so I'm gonna add a tail to the best of my abilities. I'm looking at it right now in the reference. 3, 2, 1. Hold it to hold it. By the way, because since we're listening to Vocaloid music, and sorry if I'm still yapping a bit. Listen, I need to give myself a better tool after the butt whooping I took on the 1.2. So you're saying you have to find the Triforce, I see. Is that what you're saying? Buster chips don't do it anymore? You gotta find the Triforce? Bane with the Triforce, though, would be genuinely terrifying, actually. I'm gonna kind of make... Because since, like, there's, like, these poofy little ears or poofy little hairs sticking out, I kind of want to make the tail be something like that, too. BD calling in the 500 kg. Because, like, since I'm seeing, like, these right here, I kind of want to make the tail match a bit with that. And I see the thing with tail on one of the reference sheets, so I'm gonna go with that. Mind if I sign a little character description? Sure, go ahead. I don't mind. The more I know about the OC, the better, actually. That way I can know fully how to make them drawn out. Okay. Also, guys, I've thought about updating the comic on Sundays. That's what I've been thinking about, because Sundays I don't stream. I don't really do much of anything. I just mostly do a lot of accounting and everything off stream. But because since Sunday is the perfect chance for me to set up stuff and, you know, do the scheduling of posts that I normally do. Oh shoot, I forgot to put up on Instagram that I'm live. Shoot. Hold up. I was thinking about making it that I swear I can talk my brain cell. I was thinking about making it that Sundays is when the comic updates on its respective platforms that it has. So this character is based on Red Riding Hood. Yeah, I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it. Red is known as the Red Rider because the passerby who sees her believes her to be a red woman, riding on various beasts. Truth, Red has a usual ability to mimic the body of any creature she touches from the waist down. Woo! That's... Honestly, I think that my sister would definitely love to know more about your character, because my sister, she absolutely loves, and I mean loves, mimics. There was actually a time when she was a DM, and she is kind of my DM as well too. I have to get back. I have to ask her when we can all play together, because I really want to play that next campaign that we did. Hang on. Give me a second. I'm posting them on Instagram that we're live. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. I have to just put this up because I completely forgot. The one I don't like about Instagram is that you can't really schedule stuff. You can, but it doesn't... It's not the best, per se. I like stuff to schedule. I guess that's also why I kind of like Twitter a bit, because you can schedule stuff. Okay, and done. Okay. Almost done, guys, almost done. I can't type while I'm talking at the same time, so... Okay. Now I can talk. Now I can talk. Okay, so my sister, the reason why I said that she loves mimics is because she literally made an entire town out of mimics. I am not joking. So when she had her party, it wasn't me playing the game, by the way, it was her friends and her, and she was the DM. She basically made this town a very vital place to be at. Okay? It was extremely vital to her campaign. But obviously, she can't tell the players that. You know, the players have to go in blind. Where's the fun in knowing everything that's going to happen? Am I right? Well, when they got there, they were checking into the inn. And I believe that this is how it went. The lady at the desk for the inn just told them to get their ticket punched with the ticket puncher there. Like, this was apparently how it did it with the inn. Apparently, they didn't expect the ticket puncher to jump at the ticket and proceed to bite it. So what did the players do? They freaked out and proceeded to attack that tiny little ticket puncher, which is actually a mimic. A baby mimic, by the way. Only to find the entire town chasing them out of it. Not the people, but the mimics. The mimics and the townspeople actually lived together in harmony. But the mimics were very defensive of their family. So... my sister was like, why did you guys do that? It's a mimic. What do you expect us to do? I'm like, oh no. But she really loves mimics. She likes getting dice that are made to look like mimics and stuff. So she really, really loves that stuff all the time. She actually got super excited when she saw the D&D movie in the theaters. Not theaters, but she saw this D&D movie. And she was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. She was just so happy. She's like, "Oh, look at the cute little mimic! About to destroy them." Let's pick her brain about it sometime. Yeah, she's really good with DMing and stuff. She tried to get me into D&D, but then another friend got me into D&D, and then she became my DM actually. So it's been a crazy wild ride. Okay, hang on. I gotta do this. Hmm. Okay, let's see here. I see that she has like hair right here. This is hair, I'm assuming. Like, I'm gonna use bright purple to see. This is hair, right? It looks like it's hair. You're cool. You know what? You're cool too. And guys, again, I appreciate that you guys heard me out the other day. I appreciate it. I appreciate it lots. Okay, I think that that's good. Okay, let me go get the flag that you sent me to in the Kofi messages. Also, if it helps with the art, I try to make her hood look like a wolf face and her hair mimic fluffy, so wolf ears in shape. Ah, okay, okay. So you want, just making sure, you want these right here. You want these right here to be like a wolf ear shape? Because I was going with like little cotton ball kind of shape. That's what I was thinking, at least. Long strand of hair beside her face and in a heart shape. Okay, okay. Okay, give me a second. I'll try and do it on this side, because I don't have enough space for that, yeah. This playlist also is pretty short, so if it ends pretty short, then I will probably go back to my Mafu playlist. Which I still have to organize the one that we made. I still have to organize it. So I think that this is how it is, I think. Gotta reorganize the offline files? Yeah. Cause like I know all the file names and everything, but I'm like, I gotta reorganize them. Oh, either way looks good. I think I am gonna go with the first iteration then, because I don't know, like I like that one a bit more. Cause it matches the tail. I was trying to make it match the tail, like the fluffs and the tail match up. I was trying to do that. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Like, I did have to do that with the other one that I did a while ago for another person, but I don't mind. And plus, letting me know that it's a wolf actually helps, actually. It does. That way I can know how I have to texture this a bit on the side. Well, not texture, but like do the lines and stuff. So don't worry. Like the one thing I always tell people is that the more information that I'm given, the better. In fact, actually, you telling me like, oh, that this is a wolf hood, actually helps me a lot because then I'm like, oh, okay, okay. Or like basically like you know how this is how the hair is and such. That also helps me a lot too because people see different things all the time. I remember like one time when I showed someone my elf design. I know that they immediately saw me as Link, but I'm like, I have feathers on my head. I have the feathers, you know? So, but I've already accepted that, yeah, I know people are gonna see me as Link most of the time. I tend to, like, go, wah! All the time, anyways. I'll keep their eyes closed in the drawing, obviously, but I'll have the eyelashes be like super super long. Okay. Plus, this is not the first time that I've had to mess with the base a bit. You can't her cloak is her husband. It's a black t-shirt. Ooh, interesting. It's the amount of times I get caught Victorian is up there. Yep. Yeah, we all get like a. I know that like yes, people say like your inspirations are gonna be showing in your stuff. Like, I know that yesterday I think like Faye said that like my style looked a little bit like DBZ a bit, which I will admit this. I've been kind of studying a bit of Akira Toriyama's chibi style a bit because I like the big, I like the little, I like the cheeks that they give, like that he gave for his chibis. So I wanted to input in that into my chibi style. But also the eyes were also something that I was trying to fix up a little bit because I want to give like those eyes that I can color and shade in. So it's okay. We're all learning and we're all progressing our art the way that we do it, you know? And I think that's, again, a beautiful thing. If we're all learning, I'd say that's great. Are you learning, son? Yep, we are. Okie dokes. Okay. Hmm. Okay, that's not round enough right there. I want to make sure it's round. Okay. Also, guys, tomorrow I start recording the audio for the speed paint. I am excited, but I'm also a bit nervous. I've been kind of trying to test out ways to make my recording sound similar to my streams a bit. I've been trying to do that. And I think that what I've been doing, have you heard of a schedule app called Later? I have heard about it. I have heard about it. I tend to do like most of my scheduling on Sunday, so that way I can go to every single one of my social medias and then post them up there. But I know that yes, some social medias do not do that. Like looks at Threads, looks at Blue Sky. I'm waiting for the update for that, please. So yeah. But there's also other things that I have heard where apparently scheduling stuff sometimes, depending on the thing that you're scheduling, actually does it bad. Like I've heard, and again, I welcome any conversation on this if you guys want to. I've heard that scheduling TikTok videos, for example, or Instagram stuff, which Instagram scheduling is already weird enough as it is, actually makes the things hurt more. It actually lowers it because the system knows, oh, this is organic. This is mechanical, I think it's the term that I heard. Where it feels like it's like automatic, you know? So it's very weird. But I have heard about different social scheduling apps. I have heard about those. Hmm. Hmm. Gosh, these look so cute. I kind of just wanna pet their ears and just go like, how fluffy are they? How fluffy are the ears? Well, not ears, but the tufts of hair right here, you know? What? I should heard of that. That's why I moved to later. Luckily, it doesn't affect the same way. I'll have to make sure I take a note about that. Hang on. Decided to YouTube content? Do you just schedule plan it out or you have whenever the time? For right now, it's whenever I have the time. Because making videos, you have to plan them out a bit for that. I do want to try and see if I can post up video stories maybe like once a month to start out to see how I can do. Because here's the thing that struggles with me the most. It's not the recording of the artwork because my Clip Studio does that for me automatically. I'm not doing any screen recordings like how other people do it because I can't do that because I do this a lot. I spin the canvas so much that it will make you guys kind of sick if I do that. So having it set as time lapse for me works a bit easier. And plus it uses less power. And in a 10 very fluffy here. Much fluff. Oh, by the way, guys, I did some work on the chibi charm. No, gosh, I almost kind of want to make them into charms. Quick, someone stop me, please. I want to make them into charms, but I'm also just like, I have to wait a bit. I need to sell the charms that I currently have before I buy more. I also was looking into Shopify prices a bit, but I don't think I can go there just yet. So I would have to make a bit more in order to do that. So I'll stick with Ko-fi for a bit more. Just a bit more. Just a bit. Also, everybody just having very fluffy arms today. Much fluff. I like to imagine that these are like little claws right here. Little claw paws. There we go. Yeah, I am excited and I'm also a bit nervous too as well. I'm also a bit like I'm nervous and excited. I'm excited as as Pinkie Pie said in the My Little Pony movie the one time. Yeah, I'm nervous excited. I'm nervous, but I'm also excited because I don't know. YouTube is like a different ground, you know, it's a different area. So that's the thing. It's new, and when something is new, it's very, very scary. So tempting to spoil the OC children, you must resist. I know! I mean, I can make them stickers. Stickers are easy for me to do. I do that all from home. Like, stickers, buttons, and stuff like that, I do that all from home. But when it comes to special stuff, like with prints with laminate or enamel stuff on them and stuff like that, or the foil prints, yeah, that's what it is. I gotta order them. And I get so nervous because I am a quality freak, and I'm just like, is it this way? It's this way, right? It's this way, right? You got it this way, right? Yeah, I go very, very, very crazy on the quality checking. Technically, they are silver brass knuckles, like how you kill werewolves. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, I might have to sacrifice some stuff to keep it as much as I can on here. I try to do the best that I can to keep as much as I could. Cause I see that like these right here. I see these right here, and this is what I'm drawing right here on here. And I see these right here too. I'll try to see if I can add those in. Also, silver claws, those are cool. I don't think that Zachary would want to get near them then, because silver for undeads is not good. That was the weakness that I came up with too. Silver is not good for undeads. Okay. Once I finish drawing this arm, I'm gonna copy it, so that way we have the extra arm over there. Do you have any markings on your arm? I don't know if you do. There we go. No, don't worry about editing them. Just clarifying them a sec first to chibi. Yeah, like I did put down in the description saying if there is a lot of detail, I might have to adjust the detail a bit because because like if it's too much, I'm like, how can I punch this all into a chibi? But once I can do that, like put all those details into chibis, I have big respect for, honestly. They wear pewter or sincere because it's kind of instead because it looks kind of like a Wait, are you talking about Eurosebane or are you talking about them? I'm trying to make sure that this looks as wolf-like as possible. I'm a little bit worried, but I hope that this looks close enough to what I want on this. Hey, Jeannie, how goes it? Welcome on in. Just headcanoning? Oh. Silver Week is the badass. The metals affect them all. Mainly it's silver because of something that goes on in their bodies, and it will be explained in the comic for sure. It'll be explained in the comic. Like, it does something to them, but that's all I will leave it at right now. It's a genie! You know, guys, I find it so cute when you guys go like, "Hey, y'all." I find it cool that you guys do that all the time. I find it cool that you guys are so nice to everybody coming on in. It's so nice. That line needs a little bit. There we go. Yes, that's the line I want. Hmm. Oh yeah, this is the Megalovania version that I found when I was scrolling through YouTube. It's a Miku Megalovania. But after this, the playlist will end, unfortunately, because that's all I have. After this, we'll listen to the Mafu Mafu playlist that I have. Let's see here. Don't touch everything working. Thank yous. I just want to try to get as close as I can to the person's to the person's OC, because like I know the people I know the OCs in a sense are your guys' children. Hey yo, Kitty, how goes it? Did you guys know that Kitty is the coolest bean ever? Very, very cool. What? What'd I do? Last I checked, I didn't do anything. I don't know. Hacker. You didn't do something. Then what? Then what'd you do? I do not understand. Truth, the money I sent you. I'm just saving it for a day to buy. And also, I'm still like, wow about it. I'm wanting to pick the perfect treat, okay? Well, I would say yes, ramen. I actually went out for ramen with friendos that came by the other day, actually. Okay. The playlist is gonna reset, so after this song, I'm gonna put us on the Mafu Mafu playlist a bit. When I was talking about boba. Unfortunately, I don't like boba pearls. Unfortunately, I like the drink. I just don't like the boba pearls. I have a fear that I will choke on them, unfortunately. Also, hi, I see you there, Yog. Yoggy, how goes your comic? How goes it? I'm not kicking their butts about it. Okay, fine. I will buy myself a treat. Listen, Kitty, the next thing that you're gonna see from me in our DMs is the treat that I will buy, okay? Alright? I will send you a picture saying, look, here is my evidence of the treat that has been acquired, okay? The next time I DM you, okay? I don't go out until Friday, I think? So you have to wait till then. Kitty, you also deserve something nice too, okay? You've also been working really, really hard. Hey, let's go. What kind of snacks? You want to share? Actually, guys, what's your guys' favorite kind of snack to have? Just curious. Like, what's the go-to snack that will basically light up your day, no matter what, rain or shine? You get this Halloween cereals are out. Oh gosh, my dad's gonna go feral and buy those. Like, my dad will constantly buy the Count Chocula stuff, and he knows that I have a semi-addiction to it a little bit. So, since all General Mills cereals are gluten-free now, I bought one. Listen, I like chocolate, okay? I like dark chocolate especially. Dark chocolate is my go-to. Ooh, you're in for a treat then, Kitty. You can have dark chocolate. Give me all of it. I need it, honestly, in these trying times. Picking on chocolate because of sweet flavor. For me, I like to kind of put it in my coffee. Speaking of which, I had coffee before stream today because I'm trying to ease up on my coffee. me, the coffee addict, I'm trying to ease up on my coffee. That is very strange to say right now. My dad actually is scared a bit about that. He's like, "What are you doing? Why are you easing up on your coffee?" I'm like, see, I only take coffee now before I go to stream. Wish I could send you treats. There was a thing for me to go and get ice cream the other day, but I'm like, I already have ice cream already. I don't want to risk you all with health issues. I mean, I'd say I'm okay-ish right now. I'm fine. The only thing I gotta worry about is just I've been lately trying to get better at controlling my weight. I've actually been doing a lot of stuff to help make sure that I stay on track with that. Ice cream sandwiches. Ooh, those are... Wait, question. Question, Dan. Ice cream sandwiches with cookie or ice cream sandwiches with the cracker that they normally make? Like, you know what kind I'm talking about? Like the rectangle one, right? I forget the name of it, but I think you might know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Delilah's walks actually have been helping me a lot with my weight. It's actually been helping me so much that I can actually keep it consistent. Kibi, do you want to do ring fit together? I've actually been recommending a friend ring fit because they're like saying, how do you stay on track and stuff like that? And I was like, I do ring fit. I walk doggo, and if I have time at the end of the day, I will do ring fit on a custom workout that I designed for myself to do. But I do have to play actually the game. Okay, then we doing a ring fit. We doing a ring fit day. I would do ring fit on stream with you guys. The thing is that my stream setup is not set up for a way for ring fit. It's not set up for ring fit area, so I don't know if we'll ever have a ring fit stream of sorts. Dude, I don't have a room. I have like a corner of my bedroom. I have a corner of my bedroom and this is where I work. Yeah, UNC do share. Yep, that's exactly why I have to set my stream times in a way that I do. It's not bad or anything. It's not bad that Siege and I share a bedroom. I mean, if anything, it's kind of nice because I don't like sleeping alone. Like, Siege has her own bed, I have my own bed, but I get very nervous when I'm sleeping alone, per se. Homework it's harder. No, it's fine. And besides, Dan, listen. I like a challenge. I like a challenge. If it was easy, then yeah. In my opinion, art is always a challenge, and I think that that's the fun in it. You and to get along so well. We try our bestest, of course, we try. Also, guys, watch out, an ad is gonna play in less than a minute. So if you do not have a sub, lower the volume, or your ears shall be taken away from you. And not by me, but by the Twitch ads. Yeah, I want to add a little thing right here. I'm experimenting. Get scared. Would be the best way to post fan art of characters that are sneak peeks on Kofi DM or something? For me, posting fan arts of characters, I have thought about making an area for a submission box for like people that are on the Kofi area, like in my Discord. So if you're in the Kofi, and if you're in my Discord, I've been thinking about making an area for submitting fan arts there, and then once the page comes out, you can then post it in the Shuji art, in the Shuji channel. Oh, speaking of which, guys, I am changing my art tag on Twitter, specifically my fan art tag, because people, I have tried to use the Shuji art tag, and unfortunately, it's nothing too mad to be about, but unfortunately, another person is using it, and other people are using it for other stuff, and I realized, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this battle, and I don't want to have it all turn into a fight. The last thing I want is to have a fight going on. I don't have an art fight, and not a fun art fight. I mean a fight for a tag, you know. So the new tag that I'm gonna be using is gonna be called Art on 1 HP. So this is the tag. That's the tag I was thinking about using. Because it just feels like it's more suitable for me personally. It feels like it's more suitable. I am not doing that tag. No way, Bane. Yeah, I posted here somewhere. Where the heck did I put it? Yeah, Art on 1 HP. I'm gonna add so I can't hear it. Okay. Yeah, so like if a character. Oh, wait, I'll wait till the ads are done. Let me know when you guys are out of the ads. I'm back. Okay, and also good job, Sai. Good job. And good job, Onyx. Thank yous. So, I was thinking about using the tag Art on 1 HP because personally, that's what I think would work for me. I am the elf that's on 1 HP, as it says in my bio and stuff. Yes, tag them. So guys, we're all gonna click on that little link right there, the one that says Twitch, and then we're gonna click on the Ko-fi link and then the VGen link, okay? Alright, alright. Stop it. No. Get supported, nerd. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I was thinking about making like Art on 1 HP be my fan art tag for my VTuber per se. And then for Modern Zombie, I'm still working on the tag for that. I think that just modern Zom, because that's unfortunately what I had to put the Twitter and the Tumblr at. Because Modern Zombie apparently was a bit too long, so it's Modern Zom, basically. Oh, what's your favorite comic, Modern Zom? Oh boy, imagine that becomes a new thing in the comic. Okay, so they got it long. Mod Zom. Why is this very transparent? Huh. Okay, hang on. You guys see that, right? Oh, wait. Oh, okay, that's why. I had the extra layer on top. That's why I was on. I was like, what's going on? What's going on with my files? And also, I will save. Thank you. Funny save sound. La, 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 la. Hmm. You have a spot in the Discord for writing advice? I've been struggling. For writing advice and just writing advice, in my opinion, would go into the art advice channel that we have. I think we have one still up. It should be in the artist area. Yeah, the artist advice area. We still have like that there if you want to discuss with other writers. Of course, people will respond as they go. The one thing I can get for writing advice is to try and plan things out in chunks. Yeah, like I may have like the grand big battle in the middle of my series all planned out, or the grand big event that's gonna happen in the middle of there. But I want to figure out, okay, how can I get from point A to point C, you know? So, you need to check something with how the link works now. It should work. Wait, was it not working before? Ah, okay, okay. My bad. I think I'll do this for the eyelashes, I think. They're not gonna be too long, but they'll be long enough, I think. Needs to a writing advice area. Yeah, the thing was that it wasn't really used as much. Like when I looked back in on it, actually, the last post was actually from a couple years ago, and I didn't really see people use it. We could bring it back though. It is in the archives, I think. Okay, that needs to be adjusted just a little bit. Hang on. Flip to make sure this looks good on both sides. I've been listening to Vocaloid a lot lately, so I was like, why not just put Vocaloid music for a bit? Ren and Leonard Life, yes, they are. Okay, I need to actually adjust this. Honestly, it's really cool to see people when they get excited about like this. Like, have you ever heard of Viva Happy by Miku? I don't know, but it sounds a bit familiar. I'm not. Unfortunately, I am not like as much into the Vocaloid stuff as I used to be, but I've been slowly getting back into it bit by bit, actually. Um, Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do the colors now on this. I think that one of my favorite songs from Miku has to definitely be Sand Planet. That one is definitely one of my favorites on the top. Making them just a little bit lighter so they can pop on this. Mm-hmm. There we go. Let me some Miku. Yeah. I remember like when I saw Jade Animation's video talking all about Hatsune Miku, and I was just so happy about hearing it. I also like a lot of my songs that I do like are from Rin and Len. One of them being one of my favorite series, which actually made my love for Vocaloid go through the roof, especially during high school. Was the Servant of Evil series. Actually, that was actually one of my biggest ones for sure. The Servant of Evil series just made my brain go, okay, this is gonna be my brain stuff for the rest of the month and the rest of my high school time. Hmm. I can just hear the desperation in Len's voice is like, we need to hurry up and finish this now! Okay. And then the flag. I wonder if I have an extra flag already of that. Hang on, I'm gonna check. No. 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 'Cause maybe I can steal a flag from one that I got here. Wait, is that the flag? Hang on, I'm gonna check. Because if that is the flag in question. Oh, it is! Oh man, butterfly on your right shoulder. Oh gosh, that one's a good one. That one's a good one. I don't know if I put it in this playlist though, unfortunately. Dang, now I want to. Now I just want to pull up YouTube and just say, you know what, heck it. But YouTube on my end is recorded, so I can't, unfortunately, right now. Give me a second, let me get the flag again. What? What do you want? Hang on, something is going on. Okay, so the flag has a gray and then it has that. Okay. I am the king. 3, 2, 1. Hold it, hold it, hold it, chan. Good thing I had the extra flag in here. That's good. Gonna just clean this up. Oh, I missed some colors right there. Okay, hang on, I gotta do that right quick. King of Rock! Ew. There we go. Almost done. I see that. I don't know if I'm seeing this right, Dan. I see like these markings that are right here. Like, I'm gonna use pink to show it really quick where I'm showing. I see like markings like this right here on their face. Is that right? Just curious. Just want to make sure. Go. Okay, I think that I can do that, so I'm gonna quickly pick up this again and then put the sketch back on. When I first saw these, I actually thought that they were kind of like, in a Wind Waker, the pose, when you fight them or when you see them, they have like these masks on them. And they also have these spiral kind of effects on there, so I was like, huh. Just want to make sure if I'm seeing it right or not. But I also see other lines too as well, so I just want to make sure I'm doing those right. I think I'll do that, yeah. There we go. Okay, I think I got an idea of how I can pull this. My brain is tinkering with ideas. That's dangerous, you know? When you hand your OC over to another artist, you got them brain tinkering, and my brain is going like, what if I did this? Mm-hmm. Wind Waker also was part of my childhood as well too. Like I remember just waking up after like a long week of school and just going to my GameCube and just turning it on and I'm like, ah yes, the music. The music was the one thing I loved a lot in Wind Waker. That was just my favorite part, honestly. I don't know why, but I can just see like these little dots maybe in here, kinda. Like just trust me here for a second. Just trust me. I got an idea. My brain is thinking of the ideas. I just learned how to change the official Duolingo YouTube short. Wait. Duolingo actually actually does YouTube shorts? It does those? What is the bird just chasing after you saying you didn't do your lesson today? I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Is that it? I'm betting that that's what it is. Honestly, I kind of did the same thing too. Honestly, I had trouble understanding Wind Waker's story as a child. Like, I had so much trouble in misunderstanding. I thought that everybody was out to get me. Honestly. I'm just kind of thinking like they have like these speckles in there. But I'm almost done with this. Don't worry. Like there's like these speckles and stuff. Also, this song is me and CJ in a nutshell sometimes when we have a fight. Which is very rare, by the way. Like, it doesn't go in the entire tail. I found a duo short that they said made a math app, and the caption said they keep finding X, but they say, oh my gosh! Oh my god, I love it, and I love it, and I hate it at the same time. Oh my god. Riley, please send that in, send in the show Shuji. I want to see that later if I can. Want to see that later after stream because I could. Here's the thing: I could totally see Eric pulling that kind of jokes, like, you know, this is why I don't want to find X. That's an official delinquent. Oh my gosh. I remember this one. Okay, you guys want to hear something my sister told her calculus teacher in high school? She said this: I used to like math before they added the alphabet to the equation. The teacher was not happy with my sis for quite a while that entire year. Because the teacher would be like, oh, math is wonderful and everything and everything and everything. And then my sister utterly killed it when she said that. But yeah, like what I'm thinking right here, by the way, Danny, is that I'm thinking that like they have these speckles that are right here, and then they kind of silently fade in on there. Thank you. I can't wait to see it. Okay, I gotta grab that. Right. Yes, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I hope that you do like it too, Danny. I hope so. Okay. And then now trying to do the effect that I want to do on the eyelashes. Hmm. funny because I was thinking like maybe like they have like some speckles on there so that way I can add to it. And yeah, like they have like it like prominent right here near the top red, but near the lighter pink area they don't, of course. Almost kind of gives like a lava lamp almost kind of feel a little bit too. When I was a little kid, I was like, how do they make lava in a lamp? That doesn't make sense, you know? Did you guys ever want to get a lava lamp as a kid? Just curious. Honestly, like that's how advertising works basically. They have to kind of make a relationship with the client. Um because as I studied advertising and stuff, they have to try and make things work towards a general audience. Are the audience that they're targeting young? Are they targeting an older audience? Are they targeting the audience that living in today's society? Are they targeting the audience that lived from a couple of years ago? Or how are they going to target the audience from 10 years from now? That's how advertising works actually. Because if you guys look back at the old advertising stuff, like back in the early 2000s, I'll be honest, it felt like it was a lot more unhinged. Today's advertising feels a lot more tame, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. But also they have to kind of think about the people that they're marketing to, because that's a huge factor. If, like, for Modern Zombie, my comic, for example, when I'm kind of marketing it, which yes, you have to do as a comic creator and as an artist in general. That's how you have to market your work. Need to find new music. Thank you for the buffs. No problem. No problem. I will try to update the Vocaloid music playlist as I can. Unfortunately, I do not have this on a place that you guys can grab. I will see if I can try to make playlists properly on YouTube so that way when I add them into my system, then you guys can just go to the channels that I have for it. I might even make a channel where you guys can actually recommend music for me to put on stream, but I'm very picky about my taste, by the way, so I am a picky hacker. Very, very picky. Okay. Lava lamp look. Yeah, like basically like they would fade out or fade in, like depending on how you have it. So like the tail and everything. Hang on. Trying to get past all my tags on this. So basically like there'd be no bubbles, but as soon as they get to like right here-ish, more or less, that's when they would start to fade in, basically. And then they would get darker right here. That's what I was thinking. Of course, these can just be like little splotches of color somewhere. I just like adding those kind of touches. That it just kind of adds to it, in my opinion. Okay, let me see how I shaded Psy really quick. Okay. I also have to thicken the liner, I just realized. This playlist is super, super short, so there's not gonna be much more to the playlist after this, You know, I might just put on the regular tunes that we listen to, my Spotify playlist that I listen to. Yeah, I'll pull up that next after this. I gotta ask Hetty for some more Vocaloid musics, because I'm like, I've been lately in a Vocaloid mood, and I need more. Wait, where are your little claws? I thought I colored them in. Okay, I guess I didn't. I'll make them that color, yeah. Wait, did I color in your claws? Okay, I did not, so I didn't. Like, it's just something to help break up the space a bit, because, kind of like with my feathers that I have on my head, when you're looking at silhouettes, that's also something to think about too, but this is not really a silhouette thing. This is more of like an internal factor, because when you're looking at designs, you gotta figure out how to break them up. I'm not trying to critique or anything like that. I'm just trying to say, like, what I'm thinking in my head about trying to do the best that I can to say it like that. Nothing too much to Miku. Should I just pull up the entire Miku playlist? If I could. The problem is I'd have to make sure I edit my, my recording thing to make sure it doesn't record the audio into the stream. Okay, there we go, and I think that'd be good. Miku Bomb, let's go. Maybe. Okay. I do want to try and make sure that these eyelashes are being seen, so I am going to put a very thin outline around them, just a very, very thin, dark outline on them, just so they can be seen. Because I'm worried about them not popping out enough. Okay. Fubar? Okay, Fubar's not going, so let's go ahead and just pull up the Spotify stuff really quick. Hang on. Note to self, Shuji. Organize your music after stream. Okay. Give me a second. Yeah, it stopped. So I'm gonna play the Mafu playlist right now, guys, okay? Mafu playlist coming on up in 3, 2, 1. Meow. Give me a second. Come on. Okay, that is very soft. Like, the thing, like, with this one is that it does have, like, a lot of stuff that's breaking up in the design. You do have that. Though it's also, like, it's also cool to add, like, a little bit of touch right there, you know? Like, these could be just, like, speckles on there in the design. But I think it also just looks good. It looks very good. And also, I feel like it goes with the design, too, as well. Okay, let me grab the thing I needed from size, and then we'll work on the rest of this. Actually, wait, not from size. Grabbing it from Neverless's. One day I want to go to one of this man's concerts. One day I shall travel the sea and just go and say, "Hi, I want to see your concert, please." I really love Mafu's music. It just hits different, you know? The hard part, though, is that getting into one of his concerts is like trying to get into a lottery, actually. Like, you gotta play the lottery game to get into one of his concerts, and if I can't get in, I'm like, I cry. I hope that's okay if I'm gonna tell about you guys on stream, I guess, because like I don't know, I like Mafu's music, so yeah. Ducks. There we go. I'm still learning about character design too, as well. So it really is up to you if you'd like to. Like, character design, I'll admit, is a little bit of a weak point area still for me, but I'm still learning as best I can. I'm trying. But I'm my bestest, and that's all we can do. That is all we can really do, little owls. It is all that we can really do. Just trying our best. Mm-hmm. I think though that whenever I get any new comms later, I think I'm gonna make it so that way when we get the comic up and rolling, I am gonna probably make a queue. So that way I can tackle said queue. I just wanted to do this one to warm up, of course. Alright. There we go. Look at them! A small bean. Okie duckies. Oh wait, I gotta turn off the background, I forgot. Okay, and there we go. Alright, I'm gonna go and drop that on over to you. Give me a momento. Let me just send it to you. I'll send it to you through here. Second. Better than giving yourself credit for it. That's money. That means like again, most of the help I got help from friends actually for that, because like but also I'm also trying to design more zombie characters. I realized one thing: I actually have more human characters than I have undead characters actually. So I'm trying to still design them out. I'm still trying to do the best that I can to it. Okay, sending you one little bean. Prepare yourself. Bean coming at you quick. In DMs on Discord. Bean has been yeeted. There we go. There we go. One whole little heckin' bean. There we go. Hey, and thank you for just for drawing her. Lucky ducks. Alright. Now to tackle the comic. It is time. Time to put the focusing cap on. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go into full focus mode, guys. It's focusing time. Here we go. I'm gonna work on this because I need to get this thing done on this here. The background on that is done. Correct? Yes, it is. Okay, so that background is done. I gotta work on this one right here. Alright, here we go. Yeah, we all learning, and that's the one thing that's the beautiful thing about art, is that we're always learning every single day. One day you learn something new, the next day you learn something else new. But I think it's also best to learn, like, how you choose to do with the information that you're given. Because every single day we're getting new information flown at us saying, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. You gotta add this color to your pieces all the time, and I'm like, but what if I don't want to, you know? And that's okay. Second. I think I gotta sketch this out really quick. There we go. I think also just setting a deadline in general. What's your storyboard progressing? Writing out a full chapter, then thumbnails. I like to have like the full chapter written out because for me, I'm that person that likes to do everything all at once if I can. And I tell this to one person that works with me to commission their comic. They commission me to work on their comic for them. I tell them I have to have at least 3 pages or I'm not doing it because their comic is up and down per se. It's a webtoon format kind of thing. But I have to have at least 3 pages to work on. And the reason why I say that is because the last time when they gave me 1 page at a time, while it was okay, the problem was that sometimes the action wouldn't flow very well, especially during fight scenes. So I told them, yeah, I need to have a full 3 pages, otherwise I can't do. But I like to have at least a full chapter written out for when I'm designing this because I have to think about how many pages I'm going to work with, how much I have to do. It gives me a way to know what I'm going to have ahead of time. I do have up to, I think, 12 chapters planned out right now. Although they were written out in episode form, in webtoon form. But I am slowly transferring them into a chapter-like format. But yeah, having a whole chapter or having the whole entire thing written out is actually, in my opinion, personally, in my opinion, I think that that's the best way to do stuff because that way, you have a ground to follow on. You have a walkthrough per se. Because how are you gonna finish the dungeon if the entire walkthrough isn't completed? You know. You can't just say, "Oh, guys, come back later. I'll finish the walkthrough." No, I need to finish this dungeon now so I can get to the next boss, to the next area. I got a kingdom to save, you know, or something like that in the video game, you know. The only thing I wish I had planned out a bit better is the designs for these people right here. I don't think I did that very well. Most of the stuff I'm doing on the fly right now, on the top of my head. Hmm. Yeah, any questions with comic stuff I like to answer. And if I have an answer, I will drop. If I can't give an answer, I'll do my best to give what I can about it. Any tips to avoid writing dead ends? My first draft is going really good until I just fits up. Do you have any place else in your comic that you want to work on? Like, again, as I said, you have all these different points to work from, so let me do a quick thing. But you don't know how to write out D. You don't know how to write out this section. Okay, what happens in this section? How do I get from this section to, oh, I don't know, to G? Okay, write in H and then work backwards. That also is one way to do things. Because I find that whenever I'm working at specific points, I'm like, okay, what happened in the past events that I know right now that leads up to the situation? If, say, something happened in point C that is important, I'll mention it right here. And I'm like, okay, how did point C make like the next thing work? You know, wait, let me see the, oh, my bad. Yeah, like, just work my way back. I work a little bit backwards so I can know how things go. Because sometimes I'll have even these points right here planned out, but I don't know how to get to there. So I'll work on the in-between in the middle. That's kind of how I do my writing a bit. I also make bullet points too. Like I say, okay, this chapter something something, has requirements for these things. These are the things that I have to meet. I'm just gonna give some random examples right here. Gonna use Nintendo characters here. Like, who's Mario? Like, tell what Mario is. Okay, Mario, plumber. Okay, how does he fit in here? He's hero. He's a hero of the story, and you know, I'm gonna just do the N64 letter. Like, has gotten a letter from Peach. Okay, this is what I line out in the chapters. Okay, but for the entire thing, Mario gets letter. So that entire thing is this one. And then for like chapter 2, Mario maybe has to realize, oh, I have to go into these paintings. Like, just thinking of it in like a smaller thing. Like, what's the most important things that you want to have happen in the story? And if you have chances to sneak in things in between that you think that could probably work, like a free time event, as I call it, that actually adds to the story, that's also another thing too. Paintings are worlds, okay? But the end goal, Mario and Peach make a cake. You know, and then I just make the rest of the stuff in the middle. So yeah, like Mario gets a letter, you know, from Peach. Paintings are like Bowser is culprit. I might actually move that. And see, it doesn't work right here. So right here it doesn't work. So let's move that. Bowser is culprit. Mario realizes it's a trap. Mario then realizes, oh, paintings are worlds. You know? See? That just made it much more easier in my head. And then, of course, you know, must get stars in paintings. Yeah, so Mario gets letter, realizes letter is trap, Bowser is culprit behind it, paintings are worlds, must gather stars in paintings, stars help Mario reach Bowser, Mario and Peach make a cake at the end of the game. There you go. So, I can still add in things if I wanted to. I can actually still sneak in things, like say, oh, maybe Mario realizes that he can go into things other than paintings, you know? Because in Mario 64, you can actually go into small little dioramas and stuff like that. Like the Boost Castle. What's wrong, Delilah? What's wrong? Baby? Delilah? Delilah, you want to share your books of wisdom? I see. Okay. Breaking it down like this visually helps. Yeah, I do this all the time with my entire thing. Like, I actually have an entire season 1 bullet point list that I have to check off, and I'm like, okay, I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that. And I go back and forth when I'm writing down my entire story, because then it helps me out to know where I'm doing things and like how I'm doing things. In fact, again, gosh, I could probably give a lesson on how to do this about. Like, okay. And okay, like, yeah, you want to make some more things in the middle. Yeah, Mario fights Bowser, but then Bowser escapes, you know? Then he gets to the second floor of the castle. Or the basement. And then, you know, Bowser fights again. And then we got the second and then the third floor of the castle. You see? You can just add things in like that and it makes it much more easier. So if you feel like you need to put in things in there and make sure that they kind of work well together, like, does it make sense in simple term? And if it makes sense in simple term, then you have the ways to work on, then you have like the bullet points to work off of then. Maybe you can use the clips of writing advice for shorts to stream like YouTube shorts. I have been thinking about that. I've also been thinking about just writing up small little shorts about like writing and how I do my planning of stories. There's so many different ways to plan a story. Like, there's so many different ways. Like, I wish that Hiro was here because Hiro actually made an entire thing. Again, like, Hiro is one of my friends here. Here's one of my friends, and he's also on Instagram as well too. He is coming back to streams eventually. Eventually, I say. But he also helped me out with my writing stuff because before, Modern Zombie was actually going to end a lot shorter. It was actually a whole lot shorter. And then Hiro helped me out with extending it to the point that I wanted to make it, you know? Because I am a very much person that I like to have things go right to the part that I want to get to. I.e. the most cool part that I have in my head that I've been waiting to put into on the paper. The problem is, that's way too rushed. And you have to learn the pacing. I know how to pace my comics, but writing is a whole other story. Quite literally. You know? Or maybe like a few sentences and stuff. I have to figure out how to extend that in comic form. But I'll write those down. Hang on. I gotta get my notepad. Hang on. Let me find my notepad. Where is it? I know I had my notepad here somewhere. Where the heck did I put it? Ah, there it is. Miyasaku? Also, I'm gonna mark down this spot too. There we go. I gotta get a new notepad though because my notepad is currently dying. The backing of it fell off, so it's very, very floppy. It's very, very floppy paper right now. You guys know how like when you have like a notepad and like the backing of it just falls off, it becomes floppy paper? That's what mine is right now. I did actually think of a cool idea for a notepad design though. I was thinking like what if I made a notepad design like saying today's quests, you know, or daily quests. You know? Cuz I think of things like in a video game. For me, whenever I'm taking Delilah out for a walk, I'm just doing my dailies as I call it. Does anyone else see it like that or is it just me? Hmm. Nah, it's just not just you. I also feel that. Yeah. Because, like, I don't know. When I think of things like. I know that there was this app that I saw that I was almost tempted to download on my phone. And I don't download stuff on my phone. Like, I don't even have, like, Pokemon Go on my phone at all. Like, I used to, but I don't. Nerd? Well, guess what? You're a nerd, too. You're a nerd as well, Tommy. How was the monster hunting? How did it go? I snuck in and saw you guys doing funny, cool gamer stuff. Didn't go great. Oof. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. Oof. We were talking about writing a bit earlier, Tommy. We were talking about writing stories and how to plan events. And my favorite way to do this is what does chapter give? And then also bullet point system. So I can know what I'm working with. And I basically just bullet pointed the entire Mario 64 Nintendo 64 game. And that's another training exercise that you guys can do. Look at your favorite stories. Look at your favorite games. Like, games are actually a good way, I think, to do this, especially with games that are linear. Try to bullet point it and see how you can work with that, actually. Try to bullet point the games that you're working on or you're playing. See how their story works. And if it works, I would say, like, try and see if you can do that with your own story. Oof. Okay, this sketch looks so weird. It's actually kind of tripping me a bit. There we go. Hmm. But I hope that you guys had fun though, at least hunting down monsters. It's been such a while since I played Monster Hunter. I gotta play it again. I miss it. Hmm. I'm gonna waste in the parts. Yeah, honestly, it helps train the brain to realize what's the key moments in this game, what are the things that are important, what's not important. Because if you can figure out that, you can also figure out like what's bad about the story writing that you're looking at. And nothing bad about like that. Like when I say bad, I mean like the weak points. Okay, like again, I mentioned it 1,000 times before that Tsubasa is one that I use as an example. I love their writing, but gosh, you have to do so much research for it. That's my only downside with that. Like even as a major Tsubasa fan that I am, I know I also have some trouble with following their story a bit sometimes. Because it's like a lot of worlds and multi-dimensional stuff, so that's another thing. But you can also identify like maybe they're using too much words in their dialogues. Maybe they're using not enough character doing the actions that they said they're gonna do. You know, because actions, in my opinion, speak louder than words. Or maybe they're over explaining stuff in the world too much. That's something that I have to actually do better on because I will over explain stuff and I have to figure out how to make it not as overly explained. And I'm not talking like, normal intro to the world, like here's the story lore, or like are they lore dumping too much? There's like just so much things that you can think about with the story, like the goods and the bads, and you gotta good like the positives and the negatives. I'll put that with actually the better words for that. Positive and negatives. Um and again, there are weak points, there are strong points, there's all sorts of different things to writing. Are the characters believable? Are they not believable? Are they meant to be believable? Are like the story meant to be believable in general? Could this happen in real life? Could this happen in a fantasy setting? There's so many different ways you can put that out. Yeah, there's like just different ways to do a story, and that's why stories I think are the best, because you can get lost in them and just yeah. It almost feels like you're teleported to a different world, honestly, when you're in a story. Give me a quick sec. For me, I kind of like to keep my chapters bite-sized, per se. I know that's a really weird way to put it, but that's the only way I can put it. Because for me, like, super long chapters kind of make me a bit hard, not hard, like, it makes my brain a bit harder to follow, honestly. I cannot word today. I'm tripping over words. This week is the week of tripping over words. Go. Kagome, kagome. This for a while. I've been doing this since I was little, I guess. Like, I've always just, again, as I said before earlier in another stream, I've always wanted to make a story. I've always wanted to make stories. I've always loved reading stories. I've always liked drawing stories, because that's the other thing, too. If I want to get something out of my head and show it to someone, I gotta draw it. I can't explain it. I gotta draw it. Art is my first language, per se. And just, it's also just, again, like, I'd like to go on adventures, and going into a book, and especially like, manga books, which are my favorite, of course, or like that, it just gives like another way to just think of things and think of stories. Because if you really think about it, if you can't go outside and you want to go someplace else other than like, you know, a thunderstorm, what better way to do that than just by reading a book, you know, or picking up a story? I remember when I was little, and this story hasn't been released, but there was snippets of it being shown up on my old DeviantArt a long time ago. I made this story about, like, it was a very, very, like, younger me, I would improve the story a lot more. But it was about a half-breed vampire. He didn't know if he was the last of his kind, and he then finds out that he has to leave the place that he's only known, and realizes there's more going on in the world than he ever thought. So that's what was going on in that story. Again, it was like a very, very silly story, like as a kid. But I wrote nonstop for that story. I wrote nonstop. I think I wrote like about 80 chapters, something like that. And it was just nonstop writing. I even remember sometimes I'm pretty sure that they were just being a little bit kind. I remember like that my junior high teachers and my high school teachers would pick up my book in the middle of class and say, "Hey, can I read what the next chapter is?" I'm like, "Wait, what?" I remember one time my one of my teachers actually was like, "I want to read when the next chapter's coming out. Write it out." And I said, "Do I get extra credit?" I think I remember actually asking, like, "Do I get extra credit if I write the next chapter for you?" And then saying, "Yeah." As a joke, of course, but still. Actually, her arms, I think I'll just keep down. I don't want to draw extra limbs and stuff. Mm-hmm. Reading a story you really like and your main character pops with your head ending of a comic birthday was happy. I mean, I tried to I just basically like to like I whenever I write my stories, I would always give my characters other different names and stuff. They would always be like all sorts of different names. Like the one that was for that vampire story that I told you was actually his name was Haru, actually. Which, funny enough, meant light. And I guess I did, I believe. Or at least it like one of the kanji, I remember correctly. I'm not sure. And then I had other characters as well too. I even made like a spin-off, surprisingly, of that one comic, and it was very, very different. But the 80 novel chapter thing that I wrote, yeah. Hmm. There have been some shows that do pop up with my real name that I will not get into. Because I do not want to reveal my real name though. Personally, I don't want to. Um, and I have to kind of like silently go. I just don't want to reveal real names, of course. I just don't want to reveal. Where is that layer? Ah, they're right there. Okay. Yeah. I know that like some of my family members do watch my stream, and I don't really mind. Nah, it's okay. Just also make sure your personal info is safe too as well, because you know this is the internet, and we don't wanna have things like we wanna just keep yourself safe. That's all. The internet is a strange place, but it's a weird place. But we're all weird, you know. Just want to keep safety in mind. But yeah, like one of the things that I have to kind of tell my relatives and my family members is that if they ever watch my stream, my real name is off limits because I do not want it to be told on the internet, especially with my artist name, especially. So it's like no speak it. And they ask me all the time, like, why? I'm like, because that's why. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just want to keep everyone safe is all. That's all. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Anything else I need? Shoomsh. Bean! Hello? Hello, Bean! How are you? How are you doing, Bean? I'm doing pretty good. I had some coffee earlier before stream to wake me up a little bit. I took a nap as well, too. I took a nap before stream, and it just felt good. I took a big old nap. I needed it. Brain was very eating, so I said, okay, fine, we shall eat. But I do find that it's hard for me to take a nap sometimes a bit. Especially short naps, because I'm always... Once I get comfy in bed, I'm like, ah, yes, this is where I'm going to stay for the rest of the night. I'm just gonna sleep. Especially because I've got, like, so many pillows and plushies that are so huggable. I've got this one Stitch plushie that looks like, It looks like this. Oh, and Meanie, we were talking about how to do writing and stuff. We were talking about writing thingies. How to make writing easier. But yeah, I have a Stitch plushie in my bed. It's literally just this. It's literally this. So when I'm sleeping or hugging it, I'm doing that one meme where I'm just like, ah, yes, that one meme of like, ah, yes, the artist and their entire plushie collection proceeds to be buried by said plushies. Because I'm hugging the heck out of it. But yeah, we were doing writing stuff, talking about stuff. I basically just documented the entire Mario 64 game. So, yeah. Yahoo! Mm-hmm. What have you been up to, Beanie? What have you been up to? Do tell, beautiful Bean. Getting ready for D&D tomorrow. Oh, you got D&D? Who's the ODM? I didn't know if you were in a new campaign or not. That's what I was wondering about. Hmm. Okay, background here. First full campaign I'll be in. Yeah, let's go! What's your biggest writing strength and your greatest writing weakness? For me, my biggest strength, in my opinion, as much as I don't like to, I don't like to say it that, and I don't like it either. I like this strength, but I also don't like this strength. My strength in writing, personally, is when there's like big, high, intense actions and such. I like to also think of like the problems that go on in the story, but then there is the finding of the solution to said problems. Like, finding a solution to have like the characters having to realize, oh, all these characters' goals, they conflict with each other. Sometimes these goals will not be able to work well with each other. I have to try and figure out how to juggle those goals. That's my one big weakness, for sure. Because all the characters are different. We have characters that, you know, don't get along with each other. Looks at Maria and William. We have characters that won't show up for a while, and so I have to learn to shush myself about them. We have characters that might not even exist anymore, but they have an importance in the story. It's trying to figure out to juggle all the different situations that are in the comic or in the story. Like, what are the consequences for said characters' actions because they did this? You know, how are they gonna feel after this? Did the action they do help anything? And if it helped something, did it cause a problem? Another thing? I think about all of that. And that's one that definitely does weigh on the mind, especially. So yeah. Okay, I have to just draw these two right here. Now, that's what I would say my weaknesses and strengths are. So I think of the big moments, the big cinematic big moments that you see, like the, oh my gosh, it finally happened. But how can I get to the said thing happen, you know? That's something I think is one of my biggest weaknesses, for sure. And also just making it worth the wait, too. Because that's another thing as well. I worry that sometimes the thing that I'm working towards is not, like, I don't make it the worthwhileness of it. Like, does it hold enough on its own? How much buildup does it need? Everything like that, so. Alright, I gotta go head up. Some of my characters. Thank you, Dan. Thank you for commissioning too. And thank you also for joining the Ko-fi as well. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'll do my best to keep updating more and more on the Ko-fi. I want to make sure I can get you guys all the stuff that you guys deserve on there. Okay. Is there a background up for this? I believe. Aha, there is. Hmm. Okay, there we go. Think you're the forest all stretch. If you guys are also drawing alongside with me, make sure you guys stretch your hands too. Or if you are gaming, that is also important. Or just perish me. I think that works either way. Thanks, Animate. Now I need to respond so I can dot the comic. Whoa, death be upon me. Yeah, death be upon me. That the second death. Mm. Hey, Sylvan, how goes it? How goes it? How goes it? What's up? Silver, the comic is slowly but surely getting there. Little by little. I just gotta finish these first 7 pages because I'm gonna release those when I can. Ah! Mm-hmm. Yeah, the comic officially is gonna launch on the 28th of this month. 28th. That's when it's gonna launch. Mm-hmm. How goes your comic, by the way? How goes it? How goes it? Hmm? Why is my thing not working? Go. It's just taking a bit. Give me a momento. Okay, Fubar is not working. It is not wanting to work. There we go. It's okay as I'm paused during like August because I'm having a hard time getting used to work at my job again. Ah, okay. That's okay, honestly. Like sometimes we just gotta have like a little bit of a break time, you know, on that. Hey, let's go. Let's go. It'd be fun to do. It'd be fun to do like a stream where we just work on comic stuff together. That'd be fun. If you're down, of course. I know that like people are busy, of course, and stuff. Oh, by the way, Silver, did you see the chibis that I drew yesterday? Give me a second. Those watch your stream on the film, but I couldn't mention. Ah, okay. How was the convention, by the way? How was it? I'm still trying to get into more conventions. Like, ah, gosh, I don't know if you heard, but I did get into a con, but I had to actually decline it because of something important going on that I couldn't miss. So, I had to decline because of something. So, said. Blessing and a curse. Mm-hmm. Like, I was given like about a week to prepare it. I'm like, that's good, but I couldn't, unfortunately. I also want to just make more merch personally. Like, I feel like I should use the rest of this year to make more merch to get ready for that other stuff. But hang on, let me get the modern zombie stuff up really quick. There it is. Look, behold, my small little children. My small children! I'm trying to emulate this style onto Zachary as well. I'm getting this a little bit down. I like this. My children. Mm-hmm. And Eric is definitely becoming a fan favorite so far right now. Alice is slowly but surely, I guess. She'll eventually come, hopefully, one. One of them is super cute. Yee, this is Alice. She's actually gonna be showing up later in the series, like a lot later. She won't be showing up at the start of the series. No, she'll be showing up in like season 2 or something. That's what I'm thinking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but season 2 is when she'll show up. She won't show up until a lot later. That's like me having to wait for chapter. I gotta wait at least about 30 or 40 chapters, I think. I say 30 or 40 because I make my chapters hella tiny on purpose. Because I don't like to get overwhelmed in my chapters. Yeah. Like, chapter 1, if I took chapter 1 and chapter 3, I'm pretty sure it'd be at least around 50 pages long. I'm pretty sure at least 50 or 40 pages long it would be for that chapter. If I took chapter 1 through 3. But I like to make my chapters very bite-sized. Maybe I might change it to chapter 3 as part of chapter 1? Same with chapter 2? But I just kind of like the smallness of it. I don't know, maybe I should do that. Like, what do you guys think? You guys think, like, longer chapters? Like, what do you guys like when you read a story and stuff like that? Do you guys like small chapters or do you like long chapters? 'Cause I'm personally more for that one that likes the shorter chapters. It makes everything bite-sized. Hmm. True. You know what, I might... Because, like, when I originally wrote the story, it was in a webtoon format, where things were a lot different. But I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about just saying, hey, this is chapter 1, just part of... Just, yeah. It also probably would give me more time to do more breathing room and writing time. Hmm. Me. I have a comic launch date. Also me. But short chapter or long chapter? That is the question. There we go. Just two small little beans right there. Okay. I think I might start coloring this scene and this scene, I think. This scene specifically, I'll color. Where did I leave that other one there? Kami-sama. Hmm. Oh yeah, I have to draw Beanie's hands. I forgot about that. I'm like, wait a minute. Bean, you have no hands! Beanie, your hands are gone! Where are my hands? I don't know! They got taken! I guess we can't catch them hands. Silent. Oh, no. Hmm. Oh, by the way, Beanie, quick question. Do you want to Splatoon a bit after stream? After stream, do you want to Splatoon a bit? I would like to get some practice in before the fest. Me, I know you are a very busy bean, so I wanted to ask is all. I know you are a very, very busy bean. Ruling the void. Okay, and I decided that I'm gonna use circles and stuff like that. I also just want to play Monster Hunter 2. I'm like, also I want to play Monster Hunter. I want to play so many different games. Fields of Mistra is taking over my brain cell. It is just taking it over, honestly. The game is so comfy, guys, that it's like a literal crime. I can't express to you guys how much I have gotten lost in that game because it is a freaking crime of how comfortable it is. Okay. I don't like how I did that eye. That eye doesn't look right. I'm making pastas. Wait, what? It must be some kind of pasta sauce then. I'm curious. Must be some really good pasta. I'm curious now. Yeah, I think I will add this in. With pasta sauce, you say? Yeah! Onyx is cooking up some then. Italian classic called. I hope I say this right. Bol Bolognese or ragu, depending on where you are. We're very close, Judy. I'm trying. Hmm. Bolognese. Bolognese? I hope that's how I say it. Delilah, what's wrong? What's wrong, sweetheart? There's no one at the door. You are confused. Borg. Yep, Borg. She has opinions to say. She's just gotta say it. Or you can Americanize it and say it like mayonnaise. Oh, wait. Bolognese? I don't know that he's saying it right. Yeah, because when I read like what you put out, I put like bolognese. That's what I heard. Now you got the Americanization. I think that if one of you guys came into the call, if I was in the call thingy right now, if I'm not bolognese, nah, I'm getting. Oh, come on. I do want to have someone with me though, to get comfy. This is also very comfy too. It's weird. I want like, I don't know. You know? I don't know. I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. Hmm. I would love that. That would be awesome, actually. By the way, did we ever decide what we're doing when we go to your place, just Grace? No, we never decided. We all have too many thoughts to think. Stretching my hands. Ducks. Okay, hang on. I'll put my vote in there. Something about the cloud. Yeah. I'm posting, I'm still typing. I'm looking, okay? I'm staring at the, okay? I'd never really used my Clip Studio Cloud. I kind of avoid using it because I just don't really get used to the cloud stuff. Hmm. I didn't finish my desktop. Didn't you just send the sketch to, could you send the sketch to yourself over Discord, perhaps? Or drop it in, like, Google Drive? Maybe? That's what I would do. I would just drop it in Google Drive and then just download it. Hey, just drop it in Google Drive and then download it, or screenshot it and then drop it into Clip Studio. My computer's been doing that a lot lately. What's been going on with it? Computer, are you okay there, buddy? It only ever does this on stream. Hang on. I'm fixing it, I'm fixing it. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on with my computer. My computer's just been constantly just doing that every single time on stream. Wait, why is my Tor box not working? Hold up. I gotta go under my computer. Give me a second. Fine, fix it up. Fix it up. No. Why isn't it working? Computer, of all the times you have to do this to me. I'll be right back really quick. I gotta do a quick little thing to see if I can fix this. Give me a second. BRBs. Okay, I have some news to deliver. I might have to restart my stream because it's not working. Ugh. I don't know why my computer does that. Why does it do that all the time? Computer, why? Is there something they have against me? Is that a grudge? Oh. I'm gonna have to restart, guys. I'm gonna have to restart my computer because the Tor box. Ugh. Mm. Give me a second. Alright, I'm gonna be right back really quick, guys. I have to restart the computer, so I'll be off of the stream really quick again, and then we'll go ahead and reset the computer, okay? So let me put that message in chat because like we're in an ad. Alright, I'll be right back in a second, guys. BRBs.